Who's drawn in the middle of the field. So we're nearly set to go. White cap there on repossession. We'll see the red light come up any tick of the clock. Baby in Paris toward the outside of the field now joins them. They're set to go. Bovine Stakes. Stand by for a start. They're off. And one of the first to get going, Baby in Paris here against the extreme outside. Premium Choice, Sinful Living, gathering speed. Fanta's going to be prominent early. They're followed back in behind those. When they settle properly into stride is Pooley, just getting back a little off speed shortly after. To Roper pressing on, goes forward. Final Siren Songer goes to, walks over towards the middle of the field. Wild Bell is back there with those also, and Gemma's Son amongst the last of them when they settle properly into stride. Well, they come along here onto the course proper, and with about 400 left to go, Baby in Paris, Sinful Living, they share the lead together. Baby in Paris going a bit better than them for the moment, though. Fanta followed by Repossession. To Roper starting to get a head full of steam as well. Sinful Living's hit the front. Going up on the inside, though, Repossession. It sprints away to Roper, charging to second, but the favourite, Repossession. Repossession beat to Roper, Sinful Living, Final Siren, then Pooley, Baby in Paris. Behind them came Fanta, Gemma's Son. Songer was next home, followed by Wild Bell. At the head of the others then Goes to Walks, who knocked up, finished back there in the field, and the last to greet the judge, Premium Choice. Repossession goes 2 for 2 here at Pinjarra Park. Ridden by Brad Parnham for the Ganjemi brothers, and takes out the Bovine Stakes. Of course, they won this race with their mighty sprinter, Rock Magic, back there 10 years ago. Hard to believe, a decade ago since they won the race last with their superstar, Rock Magic. And today they've won it here on a different track, Pinjarra Park, with Repossession, who drifted right across to the middle of the course, but has got the job done. Number 10, Repossession, the Sessions gelding, beats 13 to Roper, ridden by Willie Pike, and 11 Sinful Living, Tash Faithful, with 7 Final Siren fourth, 10, 13, 11 and 7. The numbers 3/4 a long neck margins after the running of the Bovine Stakes. Put its mind right on the task plate. Sinful Living, headed by Baby in Paris, fought back. She'd given it away to Roper, charging home after drawing the wrong side of the course. Very good performance, but Repossession off the back of a hoof abscess, a month between runs, salutes, gets the job done, and completes a winning hat-trick in this preparation. It's now 5 out of 7 for the Sessions gelding out of can time for Ganjemi Thoroughbreds, the Saturday Horse Syndicate. Also G. McNally, Billy Beerman, who's amongst the winners this afternoon with the double. Scotty Stay. It'll be music to Scotty's ears as well down there at West Coast Hi-Fi, that's for sure. Care Factor Racing, Dick Wade, Mercon Racing, the Brady Street Syndicate, and El Wisby. So a terrific result here for the brothers Ganjemi, Brad Parnham in the saddle. Too Good to Roper, second home by Toronado from Europa Point, trained by S.J. Miller, ridden by Willie Pike, and third, Sinful Living by Safeguard in the art of Dan and Ben Pearce. As Faithful, who's been right amongst the thick of things all afternoon, in third spot. The last event at 4:53 for Kraken Time comes out, and it's over 1,200 metres, the last event of the day. No doubt there would have been a couple of anxious moments over the last couple of weeks here for the Ganjemi boys, with the horse getting a hoof abscess, but as they indicated on Tab Radio late this week, they were pretty happy with the way that he'd recovered, and he would run a mighty race in the Bovine. He hasn't let them down. Let's go downstairs. Here's Locke.
Thanks, Darren. Chris Ganjemi, congratulations on the win. Repossession, the hoof abscess 7 days ago. Clearly no concern today. That was very impressive.
Yeah, he's a good horse, Locke. Yeah, I haven't had one this good for a long time. He's dealt with some crap in the last week or so, and even once the abscess blew out, he was still pretty sore on them heels, sort of thing. He made a bit of a mess of him. So for him to deal with all that, miss some work, and then he'll still be a bit tender to still win. He's a really exciting horse, and he can go the paddock now. We're sort of 50-50 on whether to start or not, but I'm glad we did now.
As soon as the gates open, you could see Brad Parnham meant business. He ensured that no horse was able to cross him, and he kept the horse out of trouble.
Yeah, obviously Brad was pretty confident riding the 54. we weren't sure if we should even gallop him Tuesday or not, but I thought I'd better take him, or else Brad might not ride him. So he was happy enough with how he felt, and yeah, he just wanted to keep him out of trouble. He come up the middle. He had to be a bit positive earlier, or else he might have got spat out the back. So, no, good ride, just kept him out of trouble, and he's a good horse.
Yourself and Michael have trained plenty of top quality sprinters here in WA over a long period of time. Where does he measure up against some of the better ones?
Obviously, we didn't get, probably shouldn't compare him to Rock Magic yet. He's got a long way to go to be half as good as him, but he's definitely the smartest young horse we've probably ever had almost, and yeah, I think that's just the start of a very good career, hopefully.
Where is your brother watching from? He's not here at Pinjarra Park, that's for sure.
No, I don't even know, to be honest. Somewhere in Europe or Italy, but I don't even know, but he just rang me, so he didn't miss it.
A great result here, well done.
Thanks, buddy.
There's Chris Gangemi in combination with his brother Michael. They take out the Bowfine Stakes, and here's Brad Parnham catching up with Scotty.
Bradley joins us now. As Chris just said, repossession. It's nice to see a really progressive 3-year-old taking on the older horses here and beating them at listed level.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's always shown us he's got a lot of ability, and although it was a step up today, I was pretty confident he was going to be able to do the job. And, you know, probably didn't, early on out the gates, we were playing a bit of bumper cars there for a bit, so he handled that pretty well, and then, you know, I got a track on behind Taropa for a little bit there, but yeah, he sort of had come down the middle of the track and he put him away quite nicely.
It is a bit different today watching those 2,000-metre straight races. We've seen two basically win down the centre. We haven't seen that for a while.
No, you haven't. I'd say in this race, like myself and Taropa were probably the two best in the race, really. So, you know, they could probably overcome it. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't in that other race, but it is unusual to see him come down the centre. But hopefully we can see more of it, because it's no fun when you sort of have to get to the outside every time. But it's just the way it's been lately. Thank you.
Speaking of Taropa, you obviously had the choice between the pair. They were both 54 kilos, which is not a lot of fun, but would have been a bit frustrating if she'd run past you. Yeah,
I mean, she's been a good horse to me too, so, you know, I would have been happy to see her win. But, yeah, I got down to the 54, so I haven't done that for a few months, so it was nice that it paid off.
Now, one more before I let you go, Bradley. The 54 kilos, tomorrow's 55. You've got a winner for us either later today or one that you like tomorrow?
Oh, look, tomorrow... the one in the last here today is a good chance, and yeah, look, tomorrow I've probably got some handy rides, but yeah, my manager took a 55. I'm silly of him, but nah, look, we'll worry about that tomorrow, but it should be okay.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham catching up with his manager in Scott Embry, so a nice little clip to Scotty there, but a great ride and a great training performance from the Gangemi brothers. Repossession, a 3-year-old on the rise. He takes out the Bowfine Stakes.